Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. So today is Beauty Ninja Mask Monday. And I need this. Look at my hair. That's from the snow. We were out shoveling. It's 14 degrees out. We got about 9 inches of snow that is now currently blowing all over the place. So my hair was soaked. My face, I need this mask. Yes, I do. So, as you know, this is a collab with Beauty Ninjas. So there will be a list down below for you to go see what they're doing. Today I'm doing it's Christmas mask with ceramide barrier repair mask by Cormesic. It looks like this. I just ripped the top off. Repair damaged skin, enhance skin resistance. Totally needed. Alright, you're supposed to leave it on from 10 to 20 minutes. I'm enjoying these masks. These are new to me. They have that like plastic, I don't know if it's plastic, this coating sheet. And I really like that because it's easier to unfold. See what I mean? Like has these little holes on it. I find it easier to unfold. Like, see what I mean? And then the mask is underneath that plastic sheet. And it seems like it keeps it, I hate this word, moist. More moist. So you just pull it off. La la la. Slap her on. Oh my goodness, my face is windburned. It was so cold, guys. I put a scarf over my nose and mouth so I wasn't breathing in. Whoever they made these masks for have really little tiny mouths. It only goes to there. It's okay. Oh, that feels good. And they're almost see-through, but they're so, like, see how wet? They're so nice. I'm really enjoying these masks. I haven't even looked it up, and it's shame on me. But I don't know if they're cruelty-free. I don't know. I believe it's a Korean mask, so it might not be. And if it isn't, my bad. I won't use them after I get done using what I bought. But I will research it some more. Anyway, what can we talk about today? Let's talk about seasonal affective disorder. Let's talk about that. And we're going to talk about a little bit about the holiday blues. I don't want this to be a Debbie Downer video, but then we'll talk about some ways you can get help or help yourself through the holidays and or winter in general. All right, a silicone mask on. I love this thing. You see the eye holes and the, I don't know, it's just made for a tiny face. Okay, which I have a big face and a big forehead. All right, so what is seasonal affective disorder? I don't know what I'm allowed to say on here. I'm just going to read verbatim what I wrote down from Google. It's a type of reoccurring depression linked to seasonal changes, typically starting in the fall and winter, and what creates it's the lack of sunlight, it can cause a lower mood, energy loss, sleep and appetite changes, carb cravings, and it's more common in women than men. And it didn't give a reason why. I looked it up and it didn't really give it. I do suffer from that. So I'm going to give you some things that I do. But here's what's listed on the Med MD thing. Some things you can do is light therapy, vitamin D therapy, see a doctor ahead of time. Psychotherapy, like talking to a therapist, medication, lifestyle changes such as outdoor exercise when weather allows. And then just know that the symptoms usually improve in the spring when the sun comes up. I will sometimes sit outside. Okay, for instance, yesterday it was 19 degrees out before the storm hit. The sun was blaring on my front porch. So I made my hot cup of coffee. I put my robe, my fluffy robe on. It has a hood. And I went out on my front porch and I pulled the chair up where the sunlight was beating down. And even though it was cold, it said 19 degrees on the thermometer. In that sunlight, it did not feel like 19 degrees. In fact, I was sweating. But I just sat in that sun for about 10 minutes. And boy, did that make a difference in my day. So that's what I personally do. I will either go to a tanning booth. My kids usually get me that as a gift for Christmas. But say you don't have the money for that, which is understandable. That's a little bit of sunlight. Even if you bundle up and say it snowed but it's sunny out and take a little walk in the sun, it really does help boost your mood. All right, so I will leave some numbers and stuff down below that you can call if the seasonal depression gets to the point where you feel you need to talk to someone. Now, holiday blues involves feelings of sadness, loneliness, stress during the festive seasons, stemming from financial pressure, unrealistic expectations, grief over the loss of a family member, family conflicts, disrupted routines, and also lack of sunlight. Some things you can do for that. Look, you don't have to be all holly jolly and everything else. But what you can do is set some boundaries. Simply say no to some party invites or dinner invites, whatever it may be. No excuses. No, I'm sorry, I can't attend. That's it. Hang up the phone. Simple. Especially if they're overwhelming invitations, like that require, a gift and dressing up. And, we have enough on our plates as it is without all that extra. Try to maintain a routine. Practice self-care. Wintertime is, okay, in nature, wintertime is the time when seeds are asleep, and some seeds, bulbs, trees, need a freeze in order to make fruit, flowers, whatever the case may be. Because in nature, it's their time to sleep, and this is when they strengthen their roots. So try to take a naturistic view on it. Practice self-care, mindfulness, meditation, journal, a snow walk, a hot bath, a hot cup of cocoa, catch up on some book reading, journal, make plans for the new year, set goals, write down little steps that you can maintain or achieve those goals. And then after you get it, maintain those goals. Take the time to cozy up and allow yourself some rest. Try to stay connected. If you are really tight with your family, connect with your family. If it's friends, connect with your friends. If you don't really have anyone, reach out. I'm here. Reach out. Follow me on IG, Mountain Witch Christine. I'll talk to you. I don't have a problem with that. Um, Lower your expectations and focus on gratitude. Volunteer or help others. Sometimes random acts of kindness boost your mood as well as the person you're helping. If you're struggling through grief, which, I can understand that, talk about the past loved one. Tell funny stories. Tell about a good time you had with them, because it keeps your loved one alive through memories. Something that we started doing at Halloween is talking about our past loved ones and stories that I didn't even know. And I'm writing them down for my grandchildren who never met these people. They're great great grandparents, but they know some funny stories about it. They know some hardships about them. They know where they lived, where they grew up. They know what we know. So I think it's important that, you can live forever through someone's memory. And, you know, I like hearing stories about someone's loved one that passed on. Throw a no gift party. Maybe just do hot chocolate and cookies. And if you don't have that, just to talk. Do a face mask party. Call your friends up and go, hey, we all need a break. Bring a pack of hot chocolate and a cup and a face mask. Let's all just sit and bullshit around the table and do a face mask and take a break from winter. All right, we're already up to 12 minutes. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'll just do some affirmations and I'm done. Focus on inner warmth, rest, and reflection, and renewal, reminding you that stillness allows for growth. Embrace cozy moments. Find beauty in the cold. Have you ever seen a snowflake? They're absolutely stunning. Or when the snow lays on the trees, beautiful. Accept the cycle of life and natural shift of the seasons. Remember, winter is temporary. Use the time to be creative, create healthy habits, or use the time just for journaling, catching up on your reading, decluttering, whatever it may be. Put your coat on. Take your coffee out on the porch in the sunlight. Go for a winter walk. Use winter as a time to reconnect with yourself. Now, like I said before, I will be listing it down below. But if you are on the brink of no return, call or text 988. They will help you. So, with that being said, this is a collab. There's a list down below. Please go check out the other girls. Have a wonderful and magical day. And remember, don't let anyone tame your spirit. All right, till next time.